Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys how I had my LEDGlow 6-piece million color interior lighting kit set up. A lot of people on YouTube don't have videos of how they have it set up, they just show what it looks like. When I was shopping around for it, I was looking for a video like this. But anyway, I'll just show you guys how mine's set up. I'll just first start by saying that I have mine set up to where you do not see the wires unless you are actually looking for them, like lift your head under the car, that kind of thing. So when you're just riding around in the daytime or any other time, you're not going to see them getting in and out of the car. Most people that ride with me don't even realize they're there till I turn them on or show it to them. What came with the kit? I got the six-piece mini million color. They're actually for motorcycles. I ordered it under the car section, but they give you the motorcycle one anyway. Really, they're LEDs, so they're super bright to begin with. You don't really need those big ones for your car, especially a small car like mine. I have a 2006 Corolla S. What came with it was this box. The box is what controls them all. They're all plugged into that box, and that's how they're all controlled. It also came with this key fob that looks kind of confusing at first, but it's actually really nice. The red button is a power button. B button changes the color modes, and it changes the mode. The C just changes the color, and then the D controls the speed, but it also controls whether you have music mode on or not, and you hold it down for that. But all those are in the instruction booklet. But anyway, so I have mine set up to where my box is in my center console. It's hidden. When I have this door closed, you can't see any of this stuff. That's just my subwoofer level for my subwoofer. But in the back, you can see I have that hole drilled out. That's where I'm running all my wires for it. So they all connect up to the box and they go out that wire. And I got the 6-piece set so that in the front you can't see sorry, it's a little windy. When you're riding at night, you can't see, your feet don't cast shadows because there's one in the front and there's one in the back. And I have those connected to those pieces with Velcro. You can buy that in any store. It's just like double-sided. You stick it on one side or whatever. But anyway, I have those connected like that. And as you can see, the wire comes out from here. But when you're sitting in the seat, you can't see any of this. One cool thing to note, that's not really on there straight. Alright, one cool thing to note though, I ran it all straight through these panels right here. I just took them out and ran the wires under them. And the rear lights actually are under the carpet right here. And then they come out of the carpet in the rear under the seat, which you can see right there. That's where they come out of the carpet. And it may seem like because they're so small that it's not going to light up the rear seats that well, but at night it works very well. Probably the hardest thing about hooking these up was getting power to it. And then grounding it took the longest. I got the power going out to my fuse box in the front. If I can find it for you. There it is. So that blue line, I know it's hard to see, but that blue line goes back through the firewall and into the dash, or into the under the hood to the fuse box. And then the ground is this red wire right here. I have it running through this panel, and it comes out right here. And what I did was I unbolted the seat, and when I unbolted the seat, I just sanded down the painted part so the bare metal was exposed, and I wrapped the ground wire around a washer, and then just bolted it down. First time it wasn't working, then I sanded it down more, and then it's been working ever since. I've had it installed for about 8 months now. I just never got around to making a video about it. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like under the hood. But yeah, this is I think I already said this was a Corolla S, so if you have the same car, it's It's pretty much the same way. Sorry, I had to set down the phone. It's pretty much set up the same way with any car. I had mine hooked up for the horn fuse, so that way when I turn off the car I can still turn on the lights. So you can see it comes out of the firewall right there, and then I have it coming up and it hooks up into here, which is where the horn relay is, and you can just look at the bottom of your fuse box and it shows you which fuse is for the horn. That's 10A. And I bought this, it's like a $4 adapter that they sell. Basically it makes it to where I can just use the existing fuse, and then I just stick the new fuse for the box. So now I have that running. And the cool thing is like, if you have it set up somewhere else where when you turn the car off, the battery will turn off, the box will turn off, you lose your settings, whatever you had it set on before. So if you have it hooked up via the horn, your settings won't change. So whatever you had it on, it will stay on the same setting. Now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's at night. Alright, so this is what my LEDGlow minis look like inside my car when it's dark outside. In the back seats, they're very bright as well, but my phone does not have a very good pickup when it's dark, but you can see they're still very bright. As I showed you earlier, the wires are all hidden, so none of these lights, you can not see the lights when you're walking around getting in and out of the car, but the way I have it set up, unless you actually stick your head under there. But so you can see I can actually get it to match my dash lights. I do that sometimes and pause it, but the cool thing about it is all the different modes. Right now it's on color change, which is why I leave it on when I'm driving around. It has strobe mode, which is completely useless when you're driving, just because you can't see anything. See, that's what it looks like from outside of the car. Well, like I said, see, you can't really see them in the back seat all that much, just because my phone sucks. Well, actually, all phones probably suck at picking this up. But my favorite one though is if you keep it on the fader mode, and then turn it on to the music, or I can put it on the pickup sound, which I can do that right now. I don't know if you heard that beep or not, but see, it's on color change mode, so if I change it to the fader, which I think is what it's on right now, I can turn on my, let's see. See, I have my box in here like I showed you earlier, so whenever I flick it or something, it changes all the colors. But really the best one to have it on is fade. So as you can see, as I'm talking, it's actually flashing. So maybe if I want to change the color, something that's a little bit easier for the phone to pick up. Alright, anyway, I'll just show you how it works. So, turn my radio on. And I do have a subwoofer, so that helps. But so you can see it goes to the beat of the music, mainly with the bass. If I turn it up more, I think that's just a nice feature they put in there. When you're driving around, it's not as noticeable, because when you hit bumps in the road, that kind of thing, it kind of picks it up. Yes, this is Devil Tin by Skrillex, if you're wondering. I guess that's basically it. They're very good. The mini lights is really all you need. I don't see the point in getting the really big ones, but you should be good to go.